Dillingham with a pause. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on. Long shot into deep left field. Rose is back, and that ball is gone. A home run. Henry Aaron has just tied Babe Ruth's home run record of 714 with a clout over the 375 marker in left field.
Talk about starting your major league broadcasting career with a bang. That was the very first inning as Reds broadcaster for Marty Brennaman. Hank Aaron tying Babe Ruth for 714 career home runs, the most in big league history, and now we hand it over to the Hall of Famer for the 9th inning.
And here we go into the 9th inning with Robert Stevenson going to work on Travis Shaw. And the first pitch to the left-hand batter misses for ball one. 27,774 show up for today's Titanic struggle. 27,774.
And Eugenio Suarez stays in the game at third.
That ball is fouled off. He does that. Hopefully he'll get a ton of his bats over the weekend against the Pirates and hit about 4 home runs.
That'd be so big.
Go by Peter Alonso and win the home run title. 1 ball and 1 strike on Travis Shaw. Here's a pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Lorenzen goes 1 inning, and you can't do any better. He faced 3 batters and struck them all out and delighted this crowd of almost 28,000 with free La Rosa's pizza. And now Robert Stevenson comes with a 1-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging. Orlando Arcia with 1 out. I stopped today outside the ballpark to sign some autographs where those people gather off of Mering Way, and I was there for about 20-25 minutes, and I asked, this was yesterday, I asked a couple of guys, I said, who is the most consistent player that will stop almost without fail and sign autographs? And quite honestly, there are a lot of them that don't even acknowledge that those people are out there. And almost to a person, they said the player who always stops and signs is Robert Stevenson.
Good for him.
And that's a credit to him. The 1-0 pitch and a swing and a miss by Arcia. Reds will have their 2, 3, and 4 batters up in the bottom of the 9th against Hader. Arcia's had a big day, 2 hits, including a 3-run double. He's had the single most damaging hit off Reds pitching this afternoon. And a swing and a miss on a pitch up and in. We talk about retooling that bullpen, and the Reds are going to need some help in that area before the first pitch is thrown in 2020. I think Robert Stevenson found himself a home.
Yeah, this kid has made more progress than really anybody else on this club.
No question. And that one a shot foul to right.
And I'm sure there are folks that are listening that are shaking their head like, well, what? What about Luis Castillo? What about Eugenio Suarez? Look, from where Robert Stevenson was to where he is right now, he was on the cusp of not even being in the big leagues.
Right.
And he has really changed his fortune.
Here's a fly ball. He reaches for a pitch away, and that finds its way into the glove of Aristides Aquino. And they're 2 out here in the top of the 9th. And now Ben Gamble, who doubled in a run back in the 4th. He's 1 for 3.
If Robert Stevenson could throw the consistency of strikes in a starting role that he does out of the bullpen, he would have never gone to the bullpen to begin with. But I think he's much more comfortable now. I think he's more aggressive. The confidence is booming from what we saw when he first got here.
1-0 pitch, and that's down a ball, 2-0 the count.
Some guys pick it up quick, some it takes a little while. But the bottom line is, if you want to stay here, you better pick it up.
Now the 2-0 pitch to Ben Gamble, a left-hand batter, is swung on and missed. The bullpen's done quite a job today. Kevin Gausman, 2 perfect innings. Mike Lorenzen, a perfect inning. They've not had a base runner since Manny Pena doubled to left to knock in their 5th run of the game, and that was back in the 5th inning. That's how good the relief pitching has been this afternoon. That ball is popped up over by the third base dugout. Suarez, does he have room? He does, and makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 men up, 3 men down. Final 3 outs to be played at Great American Ballpark in this 2019 season coming up. And the Reds need 2 runs to get even, trailing 5-3 on the Cincinnati Bell Reds Radio Network. Josh Hader back to the mound as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Changes. Lorenzo Cain is now in center field, and Trent Grisham moves over to play right. Here's Joey Votto, whose bat has been stone cold quiet all day long, and he waves at a high fastball, and he's down a strike. Hader came on. He intentionally walked Suarez to low to put 2 on and bring the go-ahead run to the plate. He promptly hit pinch hitter Christian Colon, their strike 2 call, and then ended the inning and left the bases loaded, inducing Jose Peraza to fly to right. So the Reds are shy a couple of runs, and Hader in the driver's seat against Joey Votto. He pitches, and Votto strikes out swinging. Third time today, Votto has struck out, and now Aquino, who gave the Reds briefly a lead in this game when he hit one to left and got out of here for his 18th home run in the 1st inning. He has had 3 hits and 4 times up, and he swings and hits a very high pop-up off of third. The shortstop calling and makes a catch. And just like that, the Reds are down to their final out. Alex Blandino is going to come off the bench and pinch hit for pitcher Robert Stevenson. So Hader getting a strikeout against Votto, getting Aquino to foul out, and now goes to work on right-handed batting Blandino. Here's a pitch. It's in there for a call strike. The left-hander turning it loose, the 0-1 pitch. And that's strike 2 call. This young man has been plagued since coming up by taking too many pitches. And he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And he right now, quite honestly, he's at the mercy of Josh Hader. He flings it toward the plate. And a foul on a pitch upstairs, and was able to get the bat around and make contact. So barring something heroic with 2 outs and a 0-2 count on the pinch hitter, this Brewer ball club is going to be headed to Denver later on late this afternoon to take on the Rockies in a season-ending series, only 1 game behind the St. Louis Cardinals.
Who'd have thought that?
Nobody, except maybe Craig Counsell. Here's the 0-2, and he went around. That's a strikeout, and that's your ball game. Josh Hader got out of a bases-loaded jam in the 8th. No suspense here in the 9th as he retires the side in order and strikes out 2. And in this final home game of the year, the Milwaukee Brewers have defeated the Cincinnati Reds here at Great American Ballpark. The final score 5-3. We'll be back in just a moment.